Okay, so if we're looking at an essay structure and we want to make it from a typical 5-paragraph essay structure, we want to move it into something a little bit deeper, which is especially what you're going to be doing in post-secondary. So here's our typical 5-paragraph essay structure. We've got our introduction, our first, second, and third paragraphs, and our conclusion. So to make this a little bit deeper and a little bit better, to say the least, you're still going to have your introduction and conclusion, but you're going to take your first paragraph and break it into 3. So let's say you're still going to talk about devices, but instead of just having 1 paragraph about devices, now you're going to talk about 3 different things. So maybe you talk about 3 devices here. So maybe you talk about symbols, and you talk about, I don't know, metaphors, etc., right? And you just, each of these becomes a paragraph. So now instead of 1 paragraph, you now have 3 paragraphs. So when you do the same for these, so you're going to branch these out. So maybe the first one was devices and the second one is, I don't know, I'm just thinking off the cuff, with voice, and maybe the next one is rhythm or rhyme. Okay, so you basically just take what you have, take what you've already do, and just make it bigger. So where you had 3 little examples, those become paragraphs. And then you can expand on those and make them deeper and make them better. So each of these will now have quotes and examples, right? And that's basically, in a nutshell, how you take a 5-paragraph and expand it out. And that's, some of you are ready to do that. And how do you know if you're ready to do that? If you have long paragraphs. So if your paragraphs are becoming a page or more long, you are ready to move on, okay? Or if you find that you have too much to say, right? And you are finding that you have to cut it down, then you're ready to do this. So when we do the Hamlet essay, some of you might be ready to try this. It's definitely an enrichment above and beyond activity. I don't expect you to have to do this. It's not required, but some of you, I think, are ready to challenge yourselves and try this. So if you have any questions, let me know. I know this is kind of a messy structure. If we were all together in a classroom, I'd do it on the board and re-explain if I needed. But let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.